Wow, this run with Ethereum is really picking up speed. We went from $3,000 a coin to $4,000 a coin in 1 week. Exactly 1 week ago, we hit an all-time high of $3,000 per coin. Everyone thought it was going to take a while for us to see it continue upwards from there, but we just broke through another major milestone of $4,000 per coin. And ex-ARK Invest analyst, he says, James Wang, says that we're now on our way to actually reaching $40,000 per coin. And there's a couple of reasons why, two specific reasons that I want to go over. But first, looking at the price, we're obviously getting deeper and deeper into the bull run because it took us a while to go from 1,000 to break through that $2,000 per coin range. It took a couple of months. And once we broke through 2,000, then we hit 3,000 in a matter of about 2-3 weeks. Now it took us only 1 week to break through 4,000, and many analysts are saying that this is going to be just the very beginning of what we call Ethereum flippening, where Ethereum overtakes Bitcoin in terms of market cap, and it's looking like this is going to happen a lot sooner than people are expecting, especially with all the developments going on right now. So according to this ex-ARK Invest analyst, his name is James Wang. He said he bought Bitcoin back when it was $600 per coin, and he also bought Ethereum at $10 per coin. He says he hasn't really sold any since then, but what he's saying right now is there's two specific things going on. He said, first of all, right now, Arthur Hayes, the co-founder of 100x and former chief executive of the crypto exchange BitMEX, he says that he's been looking and talking about the $3 trillion global banking and auditing industry, which could be more efficient with the integration of software and Ethereum's technology. So he said that's essentially a $3 trillion market of existing revenues up for grabs. And he added that if Ethereum captures just 1% of the economic revenue of that specific market, then Ether would be around $40,000 per coin, because then it would be generating, about $30 billion of revenue pretty consistently. He also acknowledged that more nuanced dynamics could be at play should the financial system become more efficient with decentralized finance applications, but he still believes that even if decentralized finance makes this industry more efficient, essentially so there's less money spent, either way, he thinks there's going to be more use cases developed, and in this cycle, he thinks Ethereum could easily 10x from current levels to about $40,000 per coin. In addition to this, he said why a lot of people are actually going toward Ethereum now, we're seeing institutional investors, regular retail investors, is because Bitcoin isn't changing. It has good reasons not to change. It's just like a digital gold. You can't change much about it. It's just a store of value. On the other hand, Ethereum is very different than that. Ethereum's whole purpose, if you look on CoinDesk, it says its value proposition is a global computer, and Bitcoin is just a digital gold. So Ethereum, the whole point of it is to fulfill all of these other tasks, have a lot of different use cases from smart contracts, NFTs, decentralized finance applications. And he said as a consequence of this, it's constantly evolving, constantly changing over time. We've seen the ETH 2.0 upgrade that's currently happening, EIP 1559. Also, all of these different upgrades on the Ethereum network is helping to reduce the number of Ethereum tokens outstanding, which has been a big issue. A lot of things that people have been concerned about. Also, these upgrades address another problem, which has been the tremendously high gas fees. Gas fees are very high, pushing, turning some people off towards Ethereum and making them look elsewhere on other networks like Solana, Cardano, things like that. So now with these upgrades in place, we're seeing Ethereum become more of a deflationary asset, less coins in circulation. Also, these gas fees, which are tremendously high, are now being cut down as well. And finally, we're also seeing another issue, which was with the proof of work. It's Ethereum's core algorithm is switching from proof of work to proof of stake. So this is important with Ethereum because we're starting to see institutional investors start to get more into it, with Ethereum ETFs in Canada being approved. There's 4 of them that were recently approved in Canada. But also we're seeing major upgrades take place with Ethereum that is helping to improve its functionality long term. With the ETH 2.0 upgrade, we're seeing transactions go from only 30 transactions per second to 10,000 transactions per second, which makes it much easier for Ethereum to scale long term, and it's just essential for Ethereum to be used globally long term to be able to process more and handle more transactions per second. So 10,000 transactions per second is a pretty big deal, and so that is why a lot of people are thinking Ethereum can reach $40,000 per coin this cycle, just because of everything going on with all of these upgrades taking place, with Ethereum ETFs being passed, and institutions starting to look elsewhere other than Bitcoin. And Ethereum obviously is the number 2 crypto out there, and it's becoming a more and more favorite choice for institutional investors out there. We're seeing right now Ethereum's market cap is sitting at $476 billion. It's getting closer and closer to potentially surpassing Bitcoin, and I think Ethereum flipping will happen very quickly, because we're seeing the speed in which Ethereum is growing get faster and faster. It took a while to go from 1,000, break that $2,000 per coin range. Took took 2 or 3 months, and then from 3,000 to 4,000 took, and then from 2,000 to 3,000 took 2 or 3 weeks. Now from 3,000 to 4,000 only took 7 days to break through that number. So it'll be interesting to see how fast we continue to see Ethereum grow. But I think we could see Ethereum easily reach $5,000 per coin just within the next couple of days at the rate it's currently going. And in this current bull run, analysts are projecting it'll reach $40,000 per coin.